I wanted to be a Starbucks barista.
Really?
Yes, because I just wanted people to say foam or no foam. I didn't want there to be any complexity.
Hi, I'm Isa Lopez. I'm showrunner and director of True Detective Night Country.
I'm Jodie Foster, and I play Liz Danvers, the chief of police in the small town of Ennis, Alaska, in True Detective.
And I'm Kaylee Reese. I play Evangeline Navarro, a Alaskan state trooper. She's a Inupiaq and Dominican descent, and she's very, very deep, dark character.
The really funny thing is in French, people say your name as Salopes. Salope. And so it goes salope, which is a terrible thing to say. At the beginning, everybody was saying salope, and I was like, and then I realized they were just mispronouncing your name.
Oh, what? Can I ask what Lopez or I can't?
No, you can't.
I can't. Okay.
There's a box in front of us, and in the box is case files. We are investigators.
No, I'm not an investigator.
You just made up the investigators.
I just invent them.
We're each going to pick up a file, and then we're going to read what's in the file. Oh, what secret conspiracy would you like to start? That's a really good one.
I do believe that there's reason to assume that lizards are running the governments of several
It's already been started. That's
No, I think that's absolutely crazy.
Maybe the conspiracy is that we're going to do True Detective 5, all of us still together. It'll never
That would
happen.
be
It's an
fantastic.
anthology. Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be
I was
great.
going to say you should run for president.
Oh, God, no.
I feel like you should run for president.
I would vote for you. I don't think you're a lizard.
No,
It
I
would
don't.
be pajama day every day. Oh, my God. What would the world be like if it was filled with male and female copies of you?
The world would be just a much better place.
I think that it would be so interesting to have, well, not to have copies of me. I think that's demented and dangerous and probably suicidal, and society would collapse. But the fact of having them male and female both,
Yeah.
that's an exploration that I think is fascinating, because you would realize that the differences are minimal, ridiculous, or non-existent.
Right. Except for the experiences they have living in a male or female body.
Yeah.
Yeah, my copies would be very busy dressing up all the time. It's just something that I like to do. I don't mean dressing up fancy. I mean like costumes. I like costumes. I think everybody should be wearing costumes at all times.
Would that be also part of your presidential
That would be
campaign?
part of my campaign. Every different rally, I'd have like a different costume.
Let's see here. What's the weirdest profession you've ever wanted to go into?
You've done some professional
Yes.
transitions.
I
so-
have. So,
Is there one you missed?
professional ice skating.
Really?
I watch ice skating in Olympics. I do. It's like I love watching it. I would try it. Why not?
Yeah. Well, you're going to be good at it because you're good at everything.
Yes.
It's really frustrating, actually.
Gotta find
Yeah.
something.
It's terrible to work with her
Yeah.
because there's
Everything
nothing
she tries,
can
she
do.
does really well.
It's
I
incredible.
just try to do the
We went
basics.
fishing. She put the thing in like 500 fish. I was just sitting there. Nothing. And she can chop wood as well with just one swipe.
Now I feel like I have to ice skate at some point.
Now we need to see
right.
that
We need to
first.
we need to
Yeah.
see a double Lutz.
Oh, don't know what that is. But what about you? What was...
I wanted to be a Starbucks barista.
Really?
Yes, because I just wanted people to say foam or no foam. I didn't want there to be any complexity.
I would love to be a singer, but I have no voice.
Let's hope you didn't pick this. We can
Same
put
one?
one back.
We should be throwing them out,
Yes.
the ones that we're done with. Oh, I like it. You're a mad scientist. What scientific experiment would you run if money and ethics weren't an issue? There's a theory that was made on the concept of finding a mother cell, the DNA of a mother cell that can reverse aging and cellular damage. And I find it so fascinating that I made a show about it. So maybe that one?
My younger son is a chemist, so that's his whole thing is chemistry. Here's what I would like. I would like just one plug. I don't want there to be other plugs. Like, why does there have to be other plugs? Why can't there just be one plug? I told my son that. I'm like, this is what you should make your life's work about.
Did your son tell you that that's for an engineer, not for a chemist?
Yes.
I would
I
guess
was,
so.
I was just gonna be quiet about it.
A ver.
What is the weirdest thing you have seen in someone else's home? It was not even really friend of mine, associate of mine that every time we used to go like kayaking or something and meet her at her house, she never wanted us to go in her house. So me and my best friend had this whole like, one day we're gonna get in the house, we really wanna see what's in there. Oh, I got in the house and I'm so sorry I went in there because there was just everything everywhere. Like, there was no shower curtain, but in the shower there was just a bunch of adult toys, but it wasn't like, it was the weird kind, and it wasn't, it didn't really match her personality. And I don't even think I went kayaking that day.
Very, very weird association of events. I ended up trying to get a tattoo in a place where the owner raised tigers, like the Tiger King. This is in Mexico, and I didn't know this. And the place was not filled with tigers, but it was filled with tiger skulls and tiger pelts, which I found heartbreaking and disturbing. And it stuck with me so much that eventually I did make a movie about someone who has a tiger as a pet. I mean, the movie's not about it, but it's one of the elements. It's just disturbed me that you can take such a majestic creature and turn it into decoration.
I had in my apartment, we had, me and my roommate, he was a production designer. I woke up on my birthday in the morning, and the whole house was filled with baby doll parts that had been glued to every part of the walls and the ceiling, and all over the photographs, everywhere. He'd just gotten thousands of baby doll parts, and he had one of those glue guns, and he glued it everywhere.
There's no photographs of that because it's like an installation.
Isn't that silly that there's no photograph of that? Like, how is that possible?
Did you guys leave it up? Or did you...
Yeah, we left it up. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. Yes, it's over.
She's like...
I mean, after talking about the sex toys in the shower, I don't think we can continue. It's over.
The good news is they can cut it all out.
Yes.